Do you want to know how to start an interior design business? Congratulations, what an exciting step. Let's dive in. When we first started our interior design business, it went something like this. We started telling everybody that we were interested in starting interior design, even though we had another day job. And what happened was, word got out about it, and someone actually called us to come in to interview for their project. Well, we were like, oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah, how about Wednesday? Yeah, we'll meet on Wednesday. So, and it was like Monday when that happened. And so between Monday and Wednesday, we were like, oh no, quick, we need a website, we need business cards, and we need a business name, and we need like all these, we got like overwhelmed with all the things that we needed in order to start an interior design business. Here's what I know, and here's the wisdom I want to leave you with. On the way to that meeting, we printed business cards at a local printing shop here. On the way, the night before the meeting, we were just laying in bed and thinking like, what should our name be? Should it be our last name? But then we have the same last name, so that doesn't sound really good. So then we ultimately came up with a name in that moment, just kind of like last minute. And we put up a website landing page that said site under construction because we weren't gonna have enough time to build a website before the meeting, but we didn't want it to look like we had nothing. So here's the wisdom I want to leave you with. Sometimes already having a potential client can be so much lighter fluid on the fire that gets you to get a name, get business cards, get a website, that I think what I see in the other direction is that sometimes interior designers build all of it first before they start to go talk about it and promote it. And what happens is that process doesn't have a lot of lighter fluid in the fire. And so that process can be very lengthy, take a long time. Then you maybe never get around to it. So what I'm here to tell you is sell it first. Start talking about it and promoting it first. And then when you get your first potential client, that's going to be the fuel in your fire to start building all the things. The second thing you're going to need to do is start to create a vision for what you have for this company. Start dreaming about what your ultimate goal would be with this company. Start dreaming about your favorite type of project. Start dreaming about your favorite type of client. That is going to give you so much insight into how you steer your ship. And the thing is, the earlier you can steer your ship towards a North Star in a great intentional direction, the more likely that you're going to avoid mistakes as you go forward. I know, having started my interior design firm, that in the beginning we didn't have much vision. So we were sort of taking on any project. And now there was a lot of cleaning up we had to do from past lack of vision that we have to do now or later. Also, start to dream about what your favorite type of project would be to work on. Is it a celebrity's mansion? Is it a small vacation cottage? Get clear also on what your vision is for the type of people that you want to work with. There are some people in my coaching program that really only want to work with families, and others who really only want to work on projects that do landscape design and interior design at the same time. So having a lot of clarity on what your vision is for the direction of your company is going to help you steer your ship towards a goal that you're going to actually hit with your ship. You get me. So consider these two activities that you can do right now that might support you with that. Create a vision board for yourself. And on that vision board, have separate areas on it that are about visioning for type of project, type of client, and your business as an energetic. Do you want the business to feel happy, to feel fun, to feel exotic? And create that vision board now. And that's going to support you really powerfully. All right, so brass tacks here for a second. Let's talk about some mechanics that you need to do to start your interior design business. One of the things you're going to need to do is to register your company with your state. Now, every state has different so go to your state website. It's very easy to Google it. Go to your state website and register. For us, we live in Florida. It was very easy. We went onto the website. It's like, what's your name? What's your address? Like all that kind of stuff. Very easy. Don't feel overwhelmed. You can do that. The next thing is to Get yourself set up with a lawyer. Now, I know that maybe sounds like, that's very expensive. It doesn't have to be. There are lawyers who will create 1 or 2 documents for you for a flat fee, and in a lot of cases, it's not that much. What we did was we hired a lawyer to create just basic legal documents for us in the very beginning, and we still have those same documents today. So that initial investment in lawyer fees will last you a long time. I promise it's worth it. Hopefully you don't ever have to exercise what's in those contracts, but if you ever do, you will be so glad that you spent the money. The other thing I want to be very, very, very clear that you have to do is make sure that you have insurances. Business insurance is extraordinarily important. Again, this is one of those things that we hope we never have to use, but if you ever need it, you have to have it. The other brass tacks thing I want to leave you with that's about protecting yourself as a company is also by protecting yourself. So if you're leaving a day job to start your own interior design business, consider if you're leaving health insurance and if you're leaving some kind of 401k. Make sure that your personal self is also protected as you move into this new season of your life. All right, another brass tacks thing that you need to do to start your interior design business is to set up a bank account specifically for business. I know that working with a lot of interior designers just starting out, that mixing personal finances and business finances becomes really, really messy as you move on. If you can separate those two things from the beginning, oh boy, you'll be so much better set up for later on. So go ahead and start that now. Create a separate business account, then your personal account. Then the biggest thing to do next in order to start your interior design business is to start work. So go ahead and dive into your first project. Now, there's a couple of things, actually there's a lot of things I wish I could say about that. I could create a whole video just on encouraging you in that moment because I know it can feel overwhelming and stressful and like, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe your friend feels that way. I know I did anyway, so you're not alone if you are feeling that way. But I want to tell you that you can do it and that you can expect mistakes, and that's okay. Making a mistake is not the end of the world. It just means that you're moving forward. So kudos to you if you're learning and growing. Okay, if you listen to all that, awesome. But if there's one thing you hear me on, it's this. Don't do it alone. Be intentional with surrounding yourself with other designers who are moving forward in their business so that together you can be each other's access point to success. It's so much more difficult to achieve success when you're doing it alone. Right now you're doing it with me, so that's great. And consider joining my program. It's a group of interior designers dedicated to journeying together towards greatness. And I know because you're here with me right now that you're probably a good fit to join us. So don't delay. Come on over to biographicaldesign.com to check out more about that. If you're new here, my name is Katie Gutierrez. I am an interior designer in Miami, Florida. I have built my company from 10 plus years ago till today. And along the way, I've learned so much, seen so much, developed so much, and grown so much. And I am taking all of that expertise and wisdom and pouring it into you. So I have developed myself as a business coach to support you in developing your interior design business. If you're interested in how I might be able to support you, hop on into my calendar to book a call with me at thedesignershotline.com, and I'll be waiting with open arms for you on the other side. And if you like what you saw here, don't forget to like. There, go do it. Thank you. And subscribe. Okay, go click it. Great, thank you. And I'll pop up and give you more inspo as you move forward in your starting of your interior design business. I love you. Congratulations on your journey. See you soon.